What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. And tonight, in the preseason finale, the Hornets get clapped by the Celtics. Um, and this is the first preseason game where, at no point of the game, were the Hornets in control. Um, the Miami game, the Wizards game, the OKC game, when our starters were in, we whooped their ass. First, their starters, we looked good. Our record was 1-2, but we were 3-0. We whooped all those teams until the last few minutes where we put the little bums in. This game, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum whooped our ass. Period. Like, bro, Jaylen Brown had like 20 in the first. I don't even know. Like, it was over quick, blown out, quick. Like, damn. Um, So yeah, it's a little bit of a reality check, I guess. And it really shows us where we measure up in the East. Still preseason, anything happen in regular season, but I think this is good for the last game to kind of make the guys focus up a little bit. Like, yo, it's not sweet. Like, I know we don't have some good games, but it's time to lock in. It's finna get real. So I think this is just a good learning experience for the guys. But anyway, I'm just gonna get straight into it because it's kind of late. I just want to wrap this up. Um, I started with, man, Jaylen Brown. He was cooking, like he just cooked us, bro. Like he was busting their ass from the jump, bro. And I mean that coupled with our offensive struggles, um, we just started out cold, and I mean, really never really got hot to be honest. Um, and that's just what led to the lead just being so big, bro. Like, man, we just got fucked up. But I mean, we were struggling too. Like, I mean, yeah, the Celtics had like 64 or 5 at halftime, and that's not good. Don't get it twisted. But the Hornets can score. They can match that. We had like 40 something at halftime. Like, why do we have 40 points at halftime? Why what are we doing? Um, so yeah, JB cooking and the offensive struggles really what just led to this shit getting ugly. Um, the next note that I have written down was Nick Richards. And he ended up playing good. He had a good game, but something that I wrote down, he wasn't bullying guards. He wasn't playing aggressive enough, and that's something that Steve Clifford talked about in his post game conference. Was that Nick Richards and Mark Williams were not being that aggressive. They weren't being as aggressive as they should have been, which led them getting out rebounded and all of that. But what I have written down is that he was not bullying guards. I saw Nick Richards getting guarded by Peyton fucking Pritchard, and he hesitated. He did not go to work on him immediately. He could have easily scored on him. They were in the post. He hesitates. And then I think Drew Holiday might have came over to double and it ended up stealing the ball. Bro, it's a mouse in the house. Bro, you're getting guarded by fucking Peyton Pritchard. Turn around and dunk on him. What the fuck are you doing? So I didn't like that. Y'all not playing aggressive. Mentally, y'all acting like y'all scared because it's the Celtics. Like I didn't like that. I felt like I saw a lot of that tonight. People being tentative. I mean, you already have the refs sucking the Celtics' dick because they the Celtics. The players don't need to be playing scared because they playing the Celtics. We don't need that. But like I said, Nick did end up having a good game. I mean, he was 4 for 4 from the field, 15 points. He ended up having a good game. But in that moment, I just wrote that shit down because I really didn't like that. Brandon Miller, he's somebody who, I mean, he had a rough game, but he had some flashes. He had some moments. They showed that layup on Porzingis like 20 times. I mean, it was nice. It was nice. And he also showed how he can handle the ball in transition, how he can, be a real facilitator at this level with this team. And I mean, he did a little bit of everything. I mean, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. All of that is nice. 5 turnovers, 3 for 12 from the field. 3-point shot has not looked good really all year. Summer League and preseason. He's supposed to be a shooter. That's what we drafted him for. It's supposed to be one of his best attributes, if not his best one. It hasn't been there. So I mean, I'm not gonna be one of those guys where I'm just gonna talk about, oh, what Brandon Miller is just doing good. Oh, I love our number 2 pick. Nah, fuck with him. I support him, and he's shown us why he was the number 2 pick. But I need to see consistency. 3 for 12, 5 turnovers, not consistency. And I mean, he got plenty of burn because Gordon Hayward, he sat down. We got our ass whooped. I believe Brandon Miller played 27 minutes. I don't have it written down in front of me, but I think so. He was somewhere in that high 20s range. So, I mean, he got his opportunity. I mean, don't get me wrong, the stats are nice, but 5 turnovers and 3 for 12 is kind of what I'm focusing on. But he did have some nice plays, so I will give him props, and I'm probably going to put him right here anyway. LaMelo in the second half. Second half, he came out hot. He came out aggressive. And it looked like LaMelo was the only person that had a fire lit up under him, and was upset about being embarrassed. And I mean, it's a video circulating where LaMelo's like mad, and some people, oh, it's nothing. He just wanted Gatorade, whatever. Take it how you take it. But he was upset. He cared. He was showing passion about something, and everybody else had in the bench laughing. Not a good look. Regardless of what really happens, sometimes in sports media, it's about the narrative. How does it look? I don't know, man, but he came out in the second half. He was fired up, and he went on like a little run by himself where he was just like, "Yo, I'm not finna go out like this." In the end, it didn't make a difference. We still got blown out, but what I'm saying, he started going hard. He started cooking. I mean, he finished with 16 points. He still did play 27 minutes, though. I know Steve Clifford said he was going to play less than 25, but he still played 27 minutes, and he was 5 for 13 himself. Then PJ struggling, man. Like, PJ is so up and down, bro. Goes off last game against the Thunder, albeit it was a borderline G League team. But that's what PJ's always been. He's the same player since his rookie year, bro. PJ fuck around, go off for 40, then have 7 points. It's just who he's always been, bro. And I mean, tonight, 2 points, 1 for 6, 4 turnovers. What are you fucking doing, bro? Can you make a wide open 3, bro? That's all I need from PJ. I don't need you to have a crazy deep bag and, bro, 3 and D. Can you just make the wide open fucking shots, bro? That's all I need from PJ, dude. You wide open in the corner, just make the shit, bro. Like, for real. And you sitting there laughing and shit on the bench. LaMelo, man, you laughing. You done got paid, now you don't give up. That shit don't look good, bro. It does not look good. Doesn't look good. Anyway, moving on. Gordon was hooping at a certain point. He was hooping. He was hooping. He was doing the same thing as LaMelo, like just coming out and getting consistent back-to-back buckets. And I have he was 4 for 4, 11 points, 5 rebounds. A healthy Gordon is going to be good for this team, especially with the Miles in limbo. But even if Miles just has the 10-game suspension and comes back, that depth is going to be important. Because we can start mix matching lineups. Steve Clifford was talking about Brandon Miller playing the 2, which is something that I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be what we need to be balanced offensively and defensively. And I mean, if you could, have LaMelo, Brandon, Gordon, Miles at the 4, Mark out there at the 5. It's a pretty good balance of offense and defense. So I'm looking forward to Steve Clifford also said that he thinks JT Thor can play the 2. I don't believe that at all. And that's no shade to JT. I love JT, but he can't play the 2. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, Gordon was hooping, man. He played good. Terry was hooping. He at a certain point, like, really kind of, I guess guys kind of could feel like, okay, I'm getting towards my minute restriction. I'm about to start coming out. Pause. That sounded crazy. But no, like I feel like guys can feel like their minute restriction is coming up. They're about to get subbed out, and they started cooking. I mean, like LaMelo, Terry, Gordon, they all kind of did the same thing. Like they just started going hard in the third quarter. And I mean, T-Row, he finished 6 for 12, 14 points, 2 assists, a steal. And he has a steal every game. LaMelo had a steal too. But, when Terry's getting efficient buckets, that's when this team, I feel like, is at its best. Because if he's not efficient, his defense might not necessarily he needs to be out there for a long time. If he's not cooking, it's like, But when Terry is efficient, it's major for this team. Moving on, Frank Ntilikina, however the fuck you say his name, is ass. He's ass. And now I want to just come out and say it. I have wrote this down before he got hurt. Okay, I don't want to talk, not that type of guy. But he's ass. 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 points, 1 assist. Ass. I mean, he played like 15 minutes before he got hurt. That's not good, bro. Like, he's ass. Now, I don't know what his injury is. You don't want to see somebody get hurt. I hope his injury is not that bad. But, bro, he's not good. Like, he has shown me nothing all preseason. And he got that one little steal and dunk last game. And Steve Kerr talked about, I think he's one of the best defenders in the league. Bro, are you fucking crazy? Like, yo. And I'm sorry. And this, this might come out messed up. And I don't mean nothing by it. But, sometimes a player having an injury could sometimes be the best thing for a coach that is just stubborn as hell. And it's about opportunity for people that are better. And I mean that in the best way possible. So, similar to, we had so many sprained ankles last year. Everybody sprained an ankle. Everybody on the team got hurt except for Miles Plumlee. Or Mason Plumlee, whatever the fuck his name is. Except for Plumlee. Mason Plumlee. And then all of a sudden, he sprains his ankle. Mark starts playing. Nick starts playing. Oh, shit, they're good. Duh. But it took Plumlee twisting an ankle for a little bit, or his hand, whatever he hurt, to open up, oh, shit, Mark can play. And tonight, Nick Smith Jr. capitalized on his opportunity with extended minutes. And, I mean, it wasn't even that extended of minutes, but, he had 7 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds in 11 minutes. He affected the game. And to me, Nick Smith Jr. has won the backup point guard competition now. Teo, I don't know his injury. I know he's coming along. I know he did practice more today before the game. So, we might see him within the first 3-4 games. He might come back. But he's still on a two-way. And to me, right now, I feel like it's Nick Smith Jr.'s job to lose. He has the highest ceiling. Number 1 in his class, literally 2022, last year, number 1 player coming out of high school, Nick Smith Jr. And he's on our team. That's major. If he would have played more at Arkansas, he would have been a lottery pick, bro. We got him. Come on, bro. So I am a supporter of Nick Smith Jr. being on the floor just because the talent that he has, the upside, the opportunity. Fuck it. Let's just see what the kid can do. I mean, he's not that much of a defensive liability. He holds his own, and he's a pretty good rebounder as a guard. Fuck it. Have him out there. Let him grow with this young team. Yeah, I was really happy with the way he played, bro. He played good as fuck, at least to me. And he was one of the only players that actually had a positive plus-minus in this blowout loss. And I mean, 11 minutes, he came in and did some damage. Mensah had 6 points. He was the only other player that had a positive plus-minus, and that was because he was getting fed by Nick Smith. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to read these stats real quick. I read most of them. But LaMelo, 16 points, 5 assists, 5 turnovers. Tiro, 14 points, 6 for 12 from the field. Gordon Hayward, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 for 4 from the field. Or did I say 4 for 9? My handwriting is ass. PJ Washington, 1 for 6. 2 points, 4 turnovers. Ass. Mark, 8.7 rebounds, 4 for 7 from the field. I needed Mark to score 10 points. He blew my fucking bag. I needed 10 points. Mark, what the fuck? Frank, 1 for 5, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 points, 1 assist, ass. Hope he's all right though, but ass. Nick Richards, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 4 from the field, and I do see what Steve Cliff was talking about because why he only got 4 rebounds. Brandon Miller, 8 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 3 for 12 from the field. Tighten up. JT Thor, I didn't talk about him. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 4 for 9 from the field. I'm happy with JT Thor's performance. I feel like he's been making the most of his opportunity in the preseason. He's improved. His jump shot in the first preseason game was hot and then it's tailed off. So I need to see consistency on his jumper, but he's being aggressive, and that's all I ever wanted from JT. If you've been on this channel, you know how I speak on JT. I have no problem with him playing. His defense is good. I see the upside. I see his build. You know, somebody needs to be out there. Especially when we got rid of Jalen McDaniels, I was a big advocate for JT. But the thing with JT is he'll play 20 minutes and have 1 or 2 shot attempts. That was my problem with JT. He had 9 shot attempts tonight. That's kind of where I want to see him around. Shoot the ball. If you're going to be out there, do something offensively. Don't just stand in the corner scared. Shoot the ball. Make or miss. Shoot the ball. And he had 10 points and 8 rebounds tonight. And I mean, that's not something I'm going to expect from him every night. But if JT Thor can give me 6, 7 points, handful of rebounds, and some quality defense, I will be happy with him playing. He's still a 21-year-old kid who he literally just turned 21, I think, like last month. So, I mean, I'm happy with that, but I need to see him be aggressive when he's out there. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you got to make your mark before Miles comes back in those 10 games. If Miles comes back in the 10 games, we don't fucking know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up before I hit my 20-minute mark. The regular season is coming. Wednesday, Atlanta Hawks. I want to go to that game so bad, but with this new job, I ain't going to be able to go on no Wednesday. I ain't going to make it. And then Friday, we play the Pistons, and that's the game I'm going to really try my hardest to get to. But it all depends on what time I get off work. I'm supposed to be leaving early that day, but I don't know. It depends. That 5 o'clock traffic be hell. If I can leave early, like 1, 2, 3, I'm coming to the game. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. It all going to depend. On Friday, y'all either going to see a vlog of me at the fucking game, or I'm going to be recording from home and y'all going to know I didn't go. But that's just how it's going to go because I really don't know. If I had the time and I can make it to Charlotte in time, I'm going to the game. And I'm doing a vlog. And if y'all see me at the game, come up and say what's up. And before I wrap this up, shout out to QCT. He started Discord for Hornets content creators, and I'm going to drop the Discord link below. If you're a Hornets fan, you just want to come up there and talk, like we literally just being, it's like a group chat, bro. It's a Discord channel. We just being there talking, dropping our links and stuff. So it's QCT, Trust the Buzz, my boy Dorian, and Everything Buzz City. I believe that's right, EBC, Everything Buzz City. And if I got any of those wrong, I apologize. I'm going to try to tag everybody in the description. So y'all go join the Discord. And if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, because the regular season is here. And we about to be cranking out that content, man. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.